Here we are. Hello, everyone. How are you? I hope everything is okay. So, today we have our monthly live here on YouTube, and I want to speak about something really interesting because we are gonna speak about a real case, a case study, something really concrete, and I think it's the most important thing, no, to show you how someone do the same thing that maybe a lot of that maybe all of you want to do, no? Maybe not the exactly same thing, but something really close to. And I think it's really important to share you this one and connect everything to real content. So I want to explain something important that you, of course, can apply to give you more value that I can. So for everything you need, you can write here on the chat, and I'm gonna answer everyone. Hello, Franti, how are you? And yes, I also gonna share my screen just to show you this person that I want to mention, just to explore his case study, and so you can understand something and keep and take advice from his story. I think it's really interesting and important. So let's start. Let me start with a simple question. How many of you feel that your current life is fine, but not really yours? Maybe you have a job, maybe also a good job. You have responsibilities, you're doing what you're supposed to do. But deep down, you feel that something is missing. You want more control, more clarity, more freedom, and we talk about real freedom, not passive income, not a rich quick scheme or something, not that kind of things that you see, unfortunately, today in Facebook, in social media and everything. We talk about real freedom, something concrete. And but at some point, hello Julia, but at some point, most of us understand or feel that something is missing, no? And you want more control, like I said before. And at some point, agriculture crossed your mind. Like this is exactly the same thing that happened to me and to my wife. Not because you want or we wanted to become a millionaire farmer or something like that, but because you want a simpler and more grounded life, one where food, income, time, and meaning actually make sense together. Now you know what I mean. So today or tonight, I don't want to sell you a dream. I want to show you how real people are actually doing this step by step without gambling their life or without gambling their life savings or burning out or something like that. Most people think that agriculture means one of two things: either hard physical labor, low income, and endless sacrifice, or huge investments, big land, machines, loans, and stress. And because of this belief, most people never even try. And this is really bad, I think. Or worse, they try randomly without a plan and fail. The truth is, agriculture doesn't fail people. I think we can say like that. But lack of structure does. Lack of method does. Because if you have a method, if you have something you can, if you have something that could be replicable, it's everything on you. It's up to you. Okay. Hello, Sikam. Hello, Stefano. Hello, everyone. So if you have question, of course, you can put on the chat. So this was the introduction. Let me tell you a real story, not a theory, not a fantasy, a real person who started from zero. I want to speak about one of our customers, and I'm gonna share my screen just to you. Just if you want to go and search this guy, you can do. This is the guy, the agricultore, and he has a lot of followers, but we started from scratch. We started from nothing. And this is really interesting. If you go here and see that the first post was in September on 2023, so just 2 years ago. And this is everything he posted in these 2 years. But the interesting thing is not the follower on Instagram or everything. We have a lot of customers. If you go on renditaagricola.com, you can see testimonials. Of course, you have to translate in English because it's in Italian right now, but we are gonna create also English page. But yes, you can translate, and you can see if you want, just to understand that it's not only one, it's a lot of them that create their freedom with agriculture, not because they had a lot of land, a lot of experience, or something like that. And this is really important. This is what we do with Rendita Agricola. It's let people create their own freedom, just because agriculture is something with a lot of potential, and we have to understand how to use this potential, because in the traditional way to see agriculture, everything say that you need a lot of lands, machinery, and everything, and it's not true. So speak about Simone. The interesting thing is that Simone came to us with no land. He hadn't land when he started. When he bought some information with us, he bought a personalized coaching plan, starting not from scratch, more. He didn't have land. So no agricultural business, no marketing skills at all. What he had was only a desire to live from his own work and stop doing jobs he hated. The first thing we did was not talk about crops. We talked about vision. This is really important. A lot of people make the mistake to try to find the magical crop, or what they have to harvest, to grow up and harvest, to have freedom with agricultural and something like that. It's a mistake. It's an incredible mistake. Okay, you have to work, and we worked with him on 6 different areas. All right, it's really important to understand. You don't have to start from crops. Okay, it's really, really important. So what did we do first? Like I said, we didn't talk about crops, we didn't talk about greenhouse, we didn't talk about money, we talked about his life. How much did he actually need to earn each month? How much time could he realistically dedicate? What was he already good at? For example, we understood that he was better on the field than in marketing, no? For example, okay, it's perfectly fine, not a problem. You don't need experience. We can teach you. It's not a problem. And what was he clearly not good at? Okay, it's really important. Okay, so the project had to respect that. this is where most people get it wrong. They try to force themselves into a business model. We do the opposite. We design the business around the person. Okay, everything we do follows a very simple system that I'm gonna show you. Of course, not all the system, because it needs I don't know, 100 hours, but the system, how it works. Okay, so you can replicate. So everything we do follows a very simple system that is built on 3 steps. The first one is a deep analysis of the starting point, no? Like we did with Simone. Second, a clear step-by-step plan. And third, continuous support while the plan is being applied. Without that third step, most people quit when the first problem appears, for example. It's really normal, okay? And we have to work on 6 areas, okay? I'm gonna show to you these 6 areas. The first one, like maybe you understand. Hello, Leonard. How are you? The first thing is, the first area is the vision. Okay, so follow Simone's path. First thing that we did, it was asked him, what kind of lives do you want? All the questions that I mentioned before. How much do you really need per month? How much time can you realistically dedicate? Not what do others do, but what works for you. What do you want to achieve, and in how much time, and what do you have? What are your resources? Who are you? Okay, it's really important. It's really, really important. And so the first thing that you have to do is understand who you are, what do you have, and where do you want to go, and where do you see your life in the next 6 months, in the next year, in the next 3 years, and everything. When we started with Valentina, my wife, we did exactly the same. We started from our vision. We started from, okay, we don't want this kind of life. We want to live in our house, in our home. We want to have animals. We want to sell what we produce. We want to create something that is ours, that could be efficient for us, that could give us meaningful, no? Okay, it's really, really important. Second area that we worked on with Simone was the financial management. And there are a lot of things to do in this area, but the 2 most important thing is this one. First one is understand how to manage our finance, because you need to have different wallets. They could be physical, or they could be in different bank account. It's not important, but it's really important to understand that when a customer will be pay you, okay, you have to split that money in different wallets to manage your financial, and to let them grow, and to not find you in a very bad situation without cash. Cash is the king in business. It's a rule, right, not right. I'm not here to judge what the world works, but it's really important to manage our finance to create freedom. Otherwise, it's really, really, really difficult in this world. I don't make the rules. Okay, so first thing you have to do is split what you earn in different wallets. One for taxes, for example, I don't know, 10% in taxes, and 10% in your in cash that you have to take there and not touch for nothing at all. Hello, Kitty. Hi. You don't have to touch them. Okay, 10% there. Maybe another 10% in long time investments. Okay, there are a lot of things that we can do. It depends on your situation, but these are 3 important wallets that you need to have. And yes, and maybe the 50% that remain, and we have a 20% we can play with, and the 50% who remain is for your life, is for your expense. If you start noticing that you spend more than 50% of your income, it means that's something that we have to solve in your financial management. Okay, perfect. It's completely fine. It's not a problem, but we have to manage to go there, to go that way. Perfect. So financial management was, and this one was one of the things that we do, and is one of the things that we do in the second area. The other one is create the correct business model. So before, remember remember Simone's story. He didn't have the land. He didn't have land. He hadn't land. And now we are following his path, and we already not buy. We didn't buy the land yet. Okay, we are creating everything. So we worked on vision, then we work on financial management, then we work on creating the first business model. What means business model? It's more simple that it's more simple that you can think. The first thing that we did was this one. Okay, perfect. This is your situation. Now we can create an action plan. Now we can create these 7 parts, really important for your financial freedom, for your agricultural freedom. And what are these areas in the business model? First one is ideal customer. So first thing, we start creating our customer avatar, his customer avatar on Simone's story. So we wanted to catch this kind of customer, that one who wants really good vegetables and everything, okay, based on his vision. Remember this. Perfect. Ideal customer here on the right. Perfect. Then, which is the offer that we want to make to these customers? Okay. So, which is the offer? In his case, a vegetables box mixed. Okay. Seasonal vegetables, very good vegetables box. Okay. Perfect. Third one, sorry, which is the relation that we want to have with our customer, and we create his brand here. He is the agricoltore. In Italian, it's a way to play with words. That means agri from agri, okay, like in English, and cultore is like culture, no, culture. So a culture of the agri, okay, it's a words playing with agriculture with agriculture, okay. I don't know if my pronunciation is correct, but I think you understand the meaning, just to explain. And we work on this kind of thing in that specific part, in the relationship that we want to create with the customers, just to create his brand, to say, okay, you are this customer, I offer this, and I am that one who knows really well the natural agriculture, the sustainable agriculture, and I know a lot of things about vegetables and what I do just for you. I am the agricultore, I'm the agriculture. Okay, very nice, I think. And then we worked on the fourth part, that is, okay, which are the channels that we want to use to connect our offer to the customer. Okay, imagine something created like here, like this one: customer, offer, channels who connect offer to customer. Okay, so in his case, it was social media and physical shipment, okay, that we could use, and we used a simple paper print to create advertising. So it was really simple. You don't need to become a marketer or entrepreneur like, I don't know, Elon Musk or something. It's nothing about that. There's nothing about that. It's something really simple. In his case, just created the correct communication using social media and paper prints, and leave this printed paper on restaurants, bars, and everything, okay, to make advertising. Perfect, very simple, amazing. Then, working on business model, we worked on, okay, which are the key partner you need, and of course one was Rendita Agricola, another one was the laboratory to transform their product, his products, because he wanted to do something like that and everything. Then, which are the key activities that you have to do? And there are a lot of things that you have to do. Of course, you have to create the plan that we made for him. You have to go to the field and put the and grow the vegetables, okay, everything. So you write everything you have to do. And last one, key resources. So what are the key resources you need to apply what you said that you have to apply? Okay, really simple. So this was the third things that we did with him. Then we have the third area. Remember, we spoke about the vision, then the financial management with different wallets and business model. Perfect. Then we have the third area, that is marketing, and the fourth area, that is sell. Okay, how to sell product. Marketing and sales are different, okay, because on marketing we focused more on communication and strategy and everything. In sales, we focused on the offer and created the perfect offer for him. In the meantime, in his case, after the business model, what we did, we helped him to find the right the right spot, no, the land. And what we did, he went to look for lands. He had some offers. No, he received some offers. Okay, I'm selling this land. Are you interested? He found something in internet, on the web, of course, and he sent everything to us, and we analyzed that lands, and we said, okay, this one is good because there's water here and it's perfect for what you have to do. This one is not very good because the water is here and it's not perfect for your plan. This one is good because of the size. This one is not very good because of the size, and everything based on his plan, based on his vision and the plan that we created with the business model. Okay. Yes, now I remember that printed papers that I talked about before, the name is flyers. Sorry, sometimes I can forget some words, but you understand the meaning. Okay, so after the business model, we found the land. After the business model, not before, because if we don't know what you are going, what you have to do, where you have to go through, it's impossible to find the right spot for you. Okay. People sometimes do the opposite. They buy land, and then, okay, now maybe that kind of land is completely wrong for your vision and for your business model. Why you bought it? So not very smart. Okay. So like I said, after this, we worked and we focused more on the third and the fourth areas. That was marketing and sales. Okay, so very simple, clear communication, one message, one type of customer, no complexity, flyer strategy and social media strategy. I want to share to you this one. It is in Italian, but I'm gonna translate for you because it's really important. Then I'm gonna do another live to explain this better, of course, but just to understand why this work is really important. Okay, this was one of the first posts that we made. And then he changed and put and used it again because it worked very well. For example, here he said to receive the offer, comment with box and see how many box he received. Okay, very good. Why? Because after we created the perfect, the ideal customer profiler, okay, and we created the offers, and we created the relationships that we want to have, and we created the channels, everything is easier, of course. And what this post means, he said, I'm going to explain my box service. So I'm going to explain what I am selling, what I do, what I can do for you. Okay, perfect. I sell vegetables boxes, okay, seasonal vegetable boxes, very fresh, okay, ancient, different varieties, and rare, okay, and not hybrid. That is a technical difference that we used like a trademark, no, like a differentiation from other farmers. Perfect. And this is really important because we removed every customers that we didn't want, because he want to sell something to a specific customer. You remember? Perfect. So my service is not for you. So you don't have to be afraid to exclude, okay, to don't want to say that I don't want you, because it's really important for your business, because you are gonna work only with customers that you like, only with people that want to pay what you ask for, because it's really important. So you don't have people who ask for discounts or something, because your work and your job is valuable and you have to attract the right customers. Okay, so my service is not for you if you are looking for low quality food. Okay, if you want to if you are cheaper, okay, if you want to not if you don't want to spend the right for quality food, okay, this one means this. If you are not at if you don't pay attention to sustainability, if you don't care about your health, okay, if you prefer to buy from supermarket than local food, okay, this is really strong, but it really works very well. You see, you can see here also, because people who want this kind of thing, and in the other slide he said, okay, my service is for you if you, and it's the opposite of this one, of course. So if you are looking for quality food, sustainability food, nutrients food, healthy food, if you are able to spend also a little bit more for quality food and everything, perfect, you have to do this CTA, so call to action, and it worked very well. And we use, oh, I'm sorry, I don't know why it crashed and there wasn't a share screen, sorry, but this one, it was the flyers that we use, and also a post, and it's that one that I translate right now, no? So I sell this, my service is not for you if, my service is for you if, and this is the call to action. Really easy. Okay, sorry, I don't know why the share screens crashed. Hi Grace, for you. So this is really important. This is practical because we create this business model, then we worked on marketing and sales to create these kind of flyers and post and communication and everything. And then we worked, of course, in KPIs. What are KPIs? It's key performance indicators. That it means, okay, what we have to what are the numbers that we have to understand, that we have to control to understand that our business is correct. So 3, 4, 5, 6 numbers, how many clients I have, how many offers I made, and how is the conversion rate of the customers that I have. Really simple, okay? Nothing incredible. And in all of these things, when we worked on this, we also created, of course, the cultivation plan. So what you have to grow, what you have in which place, where you have to put your tomatoes, where you have to put your potatoes, and where you have to put your aubergines and everything. Okay, this is the 6th area, that is cultivation, and of course it's really important. Okay, so then, of course, just to finish his story, then we expanded products, seasonal offers, restaurants, selling saffron to restaurants, high quality clients. And today, of course, Simone lives from this. And like I said, it all started before he even owned land. This is not luck, guys. This is really important to understand. This is a system. You understand the system, no? It's created on these 3 steps, like I said before: vision, so diagnosis, okay, and then plan, and then support. It's really important, and we have to work on these 6 areas, right? If you have question, let me know. The important thing to understand is that it's not luck, okay? An important thing, you understand that you notice something, that cultivation is only one part of this system. So don't make the error to try to understand before which is the best crop for you, what you have to grow up, which land you need, how much lands you need, how much land you need, because you don't think to have a lot of land, you don't have machinery or something. It's really not important, okay? Cultivation is only one part, and it's important to work on that part only after we created vision and business model. It's really important to don't mix this order, otherwise you make mistakes. I know a lot of farmers, people who made these mistakes, and it costs much money. Okay, we are talking about 10,000, 20,000, also 50,000 or more euros in mistakes. Okay, really important. So the Simone's story it's important also because most people say, I'll start in a year. But in a year, nothing changes if you don't change your decisions. His life is completely changed, of course. He wanted to do that. He had already other 2 jobs, and he hated that jobs. He wanted to change. And after 1 year, he was exactly in... his vision was realized, was real. And I forgot to tell you an important thing. Maybe you think that he started with a lot of vegetable gardens, with an important size of vegetable garden. It's not true. He started with 170 square meters. And on the first month in June, when we start selling everything, he earned 800 euros. It's not magic. It's the correct technique applied to the correct land, applied to the correct customer with the correct communication. It's a system, like I said before. Okay, and why we choose to start with 170 square meters? It's important because we chose this because of his resources. He didn't have a lot of time. Like I said, he had others 2 jobs, and he didn't have time to stay more on the field. So we started from there. Then when he saw that he could live with this, and if we scaled up a little bit, he had the same amount of of his jobs, he completely changed and lives only with farming, right? So it's really, really important. Because I think that the smartest people we work with do one thing first. That is, they invest in clarity before investing in land. This is an error, like I said before, a mistake that a lot of people do. And I'm in a war in this because I am one of the first, maybe, who starts saying something like that, who changed the paradigm where people say, okay, if you want to do the farmer, it's because you are not good in study or you are not good in school or something like that. And it's not true. It's completely false, because you have to study a lot to become a real farmer, to become freedom with agriculture. Of course, if you want to use, I don't know, 100 hectares and sell everything for nothing, and live with nothing, and so the industrial method, you can do it. You don't have to study to do that. But I think it's not what you want. You want to become freedom, no, with agriculture, and you need to study to do this. It's really important to understand. It's a completely change of paradigm, I think, no? But yes, it's one of the most important things. So guys, if you want, I also can put here on the chat a link where you can go through and you find another lesson where I spoke about these 6 areas, and also on which crops I suggest to you. But you can also go to our YouTube channel. I already did 2 lives that are very interesting, I think, and also some videos. So we start this channel not so far away, but there are also some contents that you can see. This is for today. Do you have some questions about this program, or about these areas? You don't understand something? And of course, I'm sorry about my English. I think I speak fluent English, but of course I'm not native. So my accent maybe is a little bit strong, but I think I am clear. At least my English teachers say that I am very clear when I speak English, and it's not common, so it's good. But yes, if you have any question, I'm here a little bit. I wanted to share this story because I think sharing other story can let you understand better what we do, what you can do. That is most important with agriculture. Thank you, Zoe. Really appreciate it. Yes, I'm working on my English also. I study with a teacher. Perfect, fantastic, very well, very well. I'm studying English. I live abroad. I live in Portugal right now. But yes, we here they speak English, but it's not the first language, of course. But yes, I have a personal teacher, and I'm improving also. I'm trying to improve my pronunciation too. But yes, I think it's good for now. Anyway, I'm not the only one in Rendit Agricola. So you have, of course, coaches when you join our program. We have native coaches. We have people who speak better than me. Okay. Anyway, do you have any question? Otherwise, it's all for today. Also, because this one is my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th meetings. We can call it a meeting. So my voice is a little bit broke right now. Okay. With creating your vision, where would you start? I live in UK at the moment, but have land in Cyprus and want to grow specific herbs. Okay, yes, if you have, I don't know how many times you go to Cyprus. So I want to do what we do in our consulting, for example. This is a question that I could do, or one of my coach do, for example. Okay, you say this one, and I say, okay, how many times you go there? Because if I understand how many times you go in Cyprus, for example, I can understand that it's better a crop, then another one, for example, a lot. Okay, you go there a lot. What means a lot? A lot, specific, once per month, twice per month, how many times you stay there. Of course, now it's only to explain what we work on, because it's really important to be specific. Buying a house at the moment, fantastic. Because, for example, I'm gonna do some different examples. You can buying a house at the moment. Okay, there. Okay, fantastic. So you are gonna live there, maybe. You want to go to live there. Okay, you can, for example, Linux close by. Amazing. You can grow, for example, no, not grow, but vermiculture could be very good for you, for example. Thank you, Keaton. Very appreciate that. I wanted to do some examples to Zoe. So, for example, if you go there a lot, okay, you can grow there also herbs. It's perfectly fine, because herbs don't take a lot of time to you. You don't have to be there all days. Okay, you have to be there sometimes to do some things, and we can schedule everything. Okay, so herbs, it could be good. If you answer to me, for example, that you go there only twice per year or 3 times per year, I suggested vermiculture, for example. Why? Because vermiculture don't need you there. You only you can monitor everything from abroad. It's not a problem, because vermiculture, it's not very common, not too many people know, but it's the job that the worms do on poops or on waste, okay, and they transform this waste in soil, in fertilizer. So you only have to create a specific structure for them, put on this structure waste, poops of horses and everything, and they transform this in fertilized soil. Then you have to go there. You can automatize everything, because you need only some water, but with an automatic central line, you can automatize. It's really simple. And it could be better if you don't go there often. Okay. At the same time, for example, if you don't go there, if you wouldn't go there very often, I suggest vermiculture there in Cyprus, and, for example, microgreens or mushrooms in UK. No, it's perfect. Why? Because maybe you don't have land in UK. Perfect. You can use your garage or your house, what you want, to grow microgreens or mushrooms, and then there in Cyprus you have vermiculture, and you have a perfect system. If you go there often, herbs could be perfect, no problem. We only have to schedule everything before. We know, for example, if you, I don't know, you are gonna cultivate herbs like lavanda or everything, we know the biology cycles, okay, of that plant, and we have to create a calendar, like I do in my farm, of course. And we know, okay, in January I have to do this needs this time. If I am alone, if I am 2 people, if we are 2 people, if we are 3 people, if I have these resources or not, I know that in January I have to do this, and this is the time that I need, and this is, of course, a secure range that I have to remember. Okay, perfect. Then in February, same thing. March, same thing. And it's good. So your question was this one, I think. Yes. Where would you start? It's from this. Okay. Which is your vision? Start from scratch. And not, this is another another advice that I always did in Italy. If you don't know Rendita Agricola is already a very known brand in Italy. We have a big company. We are almost 50 people. and we have more than 3,000, 4,000, I remember, customers. And yes, I always said this thing: for your vision, don't create boundaries that don't exist, because maybe you think that there are boundaries because you don't have the knowledge of what you can do or not. Okay, so create your vision, not specifically in which crops. Okay, this is important. Create your vision on, okay, where do I want to live, what I want to do alone, with my partner, with animals, not animals. I want animals. Okay, fantastic. And yes, need to put water there. Yes, not a lot, because for vermiculture we commonly start with 20 square meters, and they are enough to create good income and to start trying everything very well. So you only need maybe, I don't know the name in English, actually. I can show you, but it's like a big bucket, okay, a big basket, okay, that contains, I don't know, for example, 1,000 liters, okay, of water, and we can use that if you don't have access to direct water there. It's not a problem, okay. This is also important. I want to share you what I talk about, just to let you understand better. Something like that. I'm gonna share. So a lot of time when people don't have water in land, we do something like this. We use this kind of basket. Okay, this one is 1,000 liters. Okay, and we put this basket on wood like this. You see this, but of course not one, but maybe 3, 4, 5, just to create gravity. Okay, so you don't need a pump or something to push the water. And then we attach, of course, the irrigation system that is raining. It's the raining type, so like this one, for example, like this. Okay, so we attach this kind of irrigation system, and it's very good. This one is also too much. You don't need this. It's really simple. Okay. You stopped sharing the screen. I don't know why it crashed. I think I have to change something in my operating system here. I don't know. But this is the irrigation system that I talked about. Okay, and this is also too much. It's really strong. It's really strong, that one. You don't need, but just to make an example. Okay, and I think you have seen the basket. Okay, guys. So we are gonna have also a new event, a free event. I can't spoiler nothing right now, but maybe in 2 weeks, everything it will be prepared. And of course, I'm gonna invite you to the event. Anyway, if you want information about what we do, and if you want to create your freedom with agriculture, you can go to this link. This is our first website, just to test everything, and it's good. You have a free lesson here, just to understand better, and then you can speak with one of our team members, and they explain to you whatever you want. They explain our job and everything. But basically what we do is this. We have a community. We have more than 50 video courses to explain vegetable gardens, mushrooms, financial management, marketing, vegetables garden, saffron, vermiculture, edible flowers that are very interesting. So a lot of different crops. but it's not the important, because the important thing is that our program works like this. You buy the program, and then the first thing that we do is release our BSc method course that explain everything about the BSc method. It starts from vision, so you can write down your vision. It starts from a really simple business plan like that one I described to you in this video, and everything. You only need 5 days, a week to write down everything. Then you have the call, the consulting with one of our coach. Our coach take all the information, like I did a little bit with Zoe. So, okay, I'm here, but I have to go to Cyprus, or no, I'm in this part of Ireland or whatever, and I want to do this, but I'm afraid of this one. We do the questions, so don't worry. You will be guided you will be guided from us. And we take all the information. Then my coach come with me and my wife, that is a biologist, and our agronomist. We create your action plan with the perfect crops for you, with what you have to do this week, with the checklist, okay, what you have to do in the next 6 months, okay, to create everything. And then we release the course or the courses. It depends, of course, in how much you pay. It's simple. The course of the courses to understand the cultivation. So you have the mushroom course, like I said, or the edible flowers course, and everything, and you can see our on the field to make everything, and you can copy. And at the same time, in all the path, you have the support. So you can write on the community. I am there, my wife is there, my agronomist is there, the coaches, the Rendita Agricola coaches are there. So you can ask whatever you need, and we can support you to create the plan that we made. It's really simple. All right? So guys, I really enjoy to do this live also in English, also because my English is improving since I start doing this, and it's a really good thing, I think. And yes, fantastic. Much food for thought and an expansion of ideas. Exactly, fantastic. Yes, Rendita Agricola, it means something really important. You give me the access to explain this before I close. Rendita Agricola means create an income of food, real, good, healthy food for you and your family and your life, and for your freedom and for your independence. That is really important. I can't imagine a life without chickens, for example, for me, and without my vegetables garden. It's impossible. I can't live without my vegetables garden, for example. And I'm an entrepreneur. I'm also wealthy. I'm lucky because I create these companies that work and everything. But I can't live without my chickens, and I also always want to wake up and take fresh eggs, or harvest carrots or tomatoes or potatoes. It's really important for me. So, Rendita Agricola means create an income of food for your freedom and everything, and an income, of course, of money that it's really important for your freedom too. Because since we could live selling our products, we are freedom. I say me and my wife, because it's something that you can control if you have the correct skills, of course, and everything, but it's something under your control, and it's something really concrete that that everyone needs to eat. No, everyone needs to eat. So it's a business really solid, and this is give you freedom, not the volatile, not the strange things that happen that we see on the web. All right. So guys, it's really a pleasure. See you live on the next month for sure, but I have already recorded another YouTube videos. So let's subscribe to the channel, follow us, give us a chance, speak with one of our team members, And yes, I hope to see you on our program. Your English is great. Give a clear, understandable plan and program. Thank you very much. Thank you. It's really important for me to have this feedback. Bye, guys. See you next time.